Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Amelia.
I'm Phil.
And I guess you can see that today is
Values Day. Take a look at us. So it's a great chance. Today is a great chance to recognize others in our LSF family that are just great examples of living the LSF values.
The values are what guide our behavior, right? They're the essence of LSF. Our values are that we're honest, we're visionary, open-minded, compassionate, and generous. So we want to experience that every day and see that in our employees every day. Today we have a special guest with us, Mike Carroll. Will you come join us? Mike is our EVP of Legacy Programs. He's been with us for a little over a year. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Don't snub me. Good to see you. Mike, today's all about Values Day for MVV Week, and we wanted to hear from you about an employee that you know that has really lived the values and shares that value and that you embodies it. Do you have any examples of that or a group of folks?
I do, but rather than focus on an individual, I just like to talk about how proud I am of our case managers, our group home direct care workers, our folks who work in shelters, folks who touch kids and families' lives every day. We talk about the value of compassion. Compassion is what allows us to deal with families who have experienced much trauma. And experiencing that trauma, sometimes as a symptom of that, they have some pretty difficult behaviors that we have to work through. And it is so difficult not to take that personally, not to fall to that temptation of judging folks, but to keep persevering and trying to serve and help those families. It doesn't always work the first time. We don't always get the outcome that we want, but operating with compassion is what allows us to be trauma-informed, and it's what allows us to make connections with these kids and these families to begin the healing process. And so I'm just so proud of our folks in the field that do that every day. For us to sit in an office and talk about trauma-informed care, for us to talk about compassion is one thing. To be in the field and doing it in the heat of battle is a different thing. And we have so many folks in this organization that practice that every day. And I'm proud to be a colleague of theirs.
That's awesome. That's beautiful and so true that the folks and everyone out there working with our clients every day, you have to come to work with an open heart and with compassion and with generosity of your spirit and your time. So what do you see the values throughout LSF? How important is it for us to really embody this?
Well, I think it's critically important, and to stick with the theme of compassionate, this is about helping kids be safe. It's about helping families be whole. It's about strengthening our communities. And we can only do that by making a connection with these families and these kids on a personal level. And to do that, our hearts have to be in the right place. We have to be compassionate. We have to be understanding. We have to conduct ourselves in a trauma-informed way. It's not easy, but if we don't practice that, we can't achieve what we're trying to do in keeping kids safe and creating vibrant communities. We just can't do it. So I think it's critically important to our mission.
That's awesome. So excited. Thank you for being here. Stay with us. Phil is going to kind of tell you about the activities for the day.
Next steps too. Yeah. Thanks so much, Mike. And so I do want to point out that the values that Mike just spoke about, they are the foundation of a couple different things. One is our Heroes program, right? And also, it's also going to be part of our performance reviews in a couple months. So just an FYI of something that's coming. Now, today's activity, let's get to it. Today's activity is we have value cards that are going to be available to everybody at your sites. And they have all of the different 5 values. And we want you to find folks that are really living the values, have lived the values, and share your good thoughts with them and share kind of the love with folks when it comes to our values. So get ready, get out and go recognize folks and enjoy the day.
I don't know if you know, but you probably have it too. The value cards I got last year are still on my computer. They mean so much to me. So they mean a lot. So share those with your colleagues. It's really meaningful. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Enjoy Tuesday, MVV week, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks.